Yes, I'm not really sure what's going on with videos. This is obviously my first video on Facebook, but this video is going to be about editing. I'm not the world's best editor, but you know, I always aim to improve. Yeah, I mean, I'll show you some of the stuff that I'm doing. Maybe you can learn something from me. And if you're into that sort of thing, you might want to keep watching. So what I got today is my photo right here, and I do have a laser pointer. Yeah, okay. So right here is a part of the image, which is a defect. Now I chose a geometric design. You can see the line right there because I thought it would be a good challenge for my editing skills. So let's see what I can do with this. So I have I have spot healing on at 60. That's too large, so I'm gonna reduce that down to around 30 because I want to get this point. Yeah, let's do 25 or somewhere around there. I want to get this spot out of there because I don't like it. I think that's a fleck of dust or a chip, something like that. So that's gone. That looks good. I'm happy with that. Boom, done. All forgotten about. Never existed. I think there's another one to the right. Yeah, there it is. There. I like to find a suitable size. I don't want to get too sloppy here. Let's do about 12. Let's see what that does. Yeah, it's fine. Works for me. Nobody even noticed that was ever there. I know I can't. I'm pretty fussy with my eyes, especially with these. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Unfortunately, well, I don't really have strong editing software for videos yet, so I'm gonna not cut that. So, ha ha ha. Funny, funny. Anyway, this right here, I don't like that. That's a scratch. It's glass what I'm doing, and this is a glass edge, okay? And this glass edge got scuffed by something. Now, I did try to spot heal this earlier. Ugh, that's a big brush I got. Well, how did that? Oh, that's the eraser. Never mind. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna increase the size. So I am gonna kind of touch it up a little bit with the spot heal, but I haven't been able to do that effectively. Let's see what happens this time. But I do have another plan of attack here. So let's select, that looks like, I'm not sure if that's going to be too big. I think it is. I'm going to go back to 25. Let's see what happens. You know, the more we can do and be happy with, it took a little bit out of there. I don't know. I'm going to go back and take another look. Boom, boom. No, it didn't. Okay, you know what? I mean, it might have added a little bit of lightness there, but I think that might be acceptable for me. So I know I've been able to get this one with no problem. This little guy, whatever you want to call it, this little problem. So I want to keep the fine edge right here, the edge shading, because this is an edge, obviously. So I think. Look out a little. Yeah, I'm mildly satisfied with that. At least for the sake of this, sake of the purposes of this video. I don't want it to be too long. I have other things to do right now. It's actually getting late, so I'm gonna try to get rid of this guy with maybe. I'm gonna try to pull it. I don't know if this is gonna work to my satisfaction. I'm going to try that again. I don't like it. I'm going to try to spot heal. Maybe that'll be more effective. Get rid of that. Okay, let's bring the brush down. I'm going to get that little white area right here. You see it? Try to zap that. There's a little shading. Shading's a little off. Okay, it's a little light right there, but I might be happy, or at least No, I don't want that. That was an accident. Um, it's trying to get the shading perfect. It's a little, I'm just gonna leave it at that and say it's okay because I really want to focus on that blemish right there because that's a big problem. And this is, let me try to get the beginning leading up to it because I want to just make sure that edge, because the edge is a little, alright, let's see what we can do. I'm going to upsize my spot heal. Like I said, I don't really want to mess with that edge because if you mess, at least when I mess with edges, I can never really get them to conform properly. It's very hard for me to do at this point in my skill, but if you can, that's wonderful. You probably shouldn't be watching this video. But anyway, let's try. Let's see what we can do here. Boom. Do I like that? It's not bad. I don't hate it. But I see a little too, it's too green right there with the shading. It doesn't make sense. This whole area of the shading doesn't really make sense, and that's what I'm trying to fix. So let's hit that light spot. It's still the shading. I mean, it's too light. It's still too light. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try to go because that's a big spot. I'm gonna try to do it one more time or a few more times and see what I can get. Okay, yeah, it's still too light there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my clone stamp tool. And the clone stamp tool is right here, and then the definition, you can select it by pressing S, obviously, and it paints with pixels from another part of the image. So if I press S, okay, yeah, exactly, just like I did. There we go. I get the clone stamp tool. So I have the clone stamp tool right now all set. Now I need to select a piece of the image, so I'm going to hold down my alternate key, okay, and you see you get a little target right there, and you just kind of want to go over the area you want to clone stamp. Now this is, I'm not going to want to clone stamp there. It gets lighter as it goes down. I'm going to try doing it in 2 portions. I already tried doing it in 1 portion and that didn't work. What I mean by that is I'm going to take some of here and some of here and kind of try to tie the 2 together. So let's do that right now. So I'm holding down my alternate key and I'm going to left click, hold it down, drag it over to this spot. Okay, I'm going to let it go and I'm going to let go of the alternate key. And now I'm going to drag. I'm going to hold down my left mouse key and drag it to here. You see what's going on right now? Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? And then I'm going to let it go. Okay? So I'm kind of just blurring it up. Now I'm going to do the same. I'm going to hold down my alternate key, hit my left key, selected area. I don't know if I like that, but we'll see what happens. And I'm going to bring it over here. Okay? I'm still not completely happy with that. I think it could be a little darker. Let's try adding one more. I don't like this blemished area, so we're going to get rid of it. It's too light. I need to select another area, so I'm going to go back here, try to blend these 2 areas together the best I can, and I think for this area right here, I'm going to maybe grab from this and see what happens. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's try that. Nope. Sometimes it's trial and error. Especially, this is a hard edit for me, at least. It still looks a little off in the shading right here. I can see this triangle right here. But I'm going to take a look at it in the final image, and if I do decide do any more editing, it's going to be on a larger scale. And I may or may not include that in here. If I don't, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I don't know what's going to be going on with these movies in the future, but this is my first one, and I know there are other ways to do this, but this is a great way to test my camera's video skills, and I hope you got something out of this and you enjoyed it. All right.